Hey, you heard about that Zack Snyder Justice League movie is going to be 4 hours long?
We've been talking about that forever.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's like always something new coming out, whether it's a picture of Jared Leto or another picture of Jared Leto as Joker. But all I'm saying is that if he decided to make a graphic novel about this 4 hour movie, it would probably look like this.
That's your Bible.
It's the Jack Kirby Fourth World Collection. Let's get started, shall we?
Let's do it.
Chapter 1, Jimmy Olsen.
Go Freak Media.
I'm John the Phenomenon.
Y2 Chris, or Y2 Chris is, or Darkseid is, or whatever you want to do.
Welcome back to Go Freak Media. I love your shirt, bro. It's dope. It is dope. Like Darkseid is. Like
Side is, and Darkseid is finally here.
right? Like if you go to a comparison, Marvel, DC, let's see what happens. I'm a fan. That's all I gotta say.
Of what?
Darkseid.
Yeah, I mean, this is like Jack Kirby's creation, and if you look in the history books, this was actually something that Jack Kirby wanted to do with Marvel, but there was a little bit of a friction between him and Marvel, so he just took his characters and ideas to DC and created the New Gods. But also at the same time, Marvel counteracted and said, "Oh, we created Thanos."
And also with the New Gods, they created the Eternals, correct? So the Eternals and the New Gods was kind of the counteraction for that. Darkseid was before Thanos, also.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just like a really bad divorce, and you're trying to decide, like, this weekend, am I going to go to mom's house or dad's house?
Right. So, with that said, let's check out the new trailer that they put out earlier today.
Zack Snyder's Justice League. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
He's going to watch too. That's how I look like when I stepped on my dog.
The bell's been rung. Out in the dark, among the
The
stars,
gods cry.
the god is dead.
I had a dream.
Dream
Almost like a
sequence.
premonition. Think there's an attack coming.
Apocalypse, look at that.
This world will fall.
I need warriors. I'm building an alliance to defend ourselves.
How do you know your team's strong enough? If you can't bring down the charging bull, then don't wave the red cape at it.
You were sent here for a reason. And even if it takes you the rest of your life,
It is.
find out what that reason is.
He said the age of heroes would never come again.
It will. It has to.
We live in
It
a
is.
society where honor is a distant memory. Isn't that right? Batman.
dope.
Well, John, the phenomenon. What did you think?
It
You can
wasn't
go.
a
You can go back dark side.
it wasn't a 4 hour preview, but
No, it's a preview. It's a 1 hour preview
it's
for the 4 hour movie.
bro, like let's give credit where credit is due. Like legit. It is I hope that this Zack Snyder cut is the Justice League we all wanted compared to whatever happened. That this is what DC is trying to make up for with its past. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's pray that this is it. Like, well, not it. I mean, it. When Superman came out with in in the DC TV universe, the Atom in the
Brandon Routh.
yeah. So the one that came out after that, or the guy that played the Witcher. I can't even remember the actor's name. It's not coming off the top of my head right now.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill. So when that first came out, I watched it and I was like, eh, right? And you talked to me about it and you're like, what do you think of that? You're like, it was pretty dope. I watched it again and I was like, you know what? This is a pretty good movie. Watched it again and I was like, wow, this is really a really good movie. Like it gave Superman its due. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The tone of it kind of changed later on with the Batman Superman. You know, so as everything progresses, you know, got Gal Gadot. I said it right this time.
Said it right. Good job. I'm proud of you.
Right. So, with her in Wonder Woman, the first one, awesome. Right. They're giving woman power. You know what I'm saying? Like they're defining Wonder Woman. If I were to give that a comparison, storyline wise or whatever, it I don't want to compare it to the first Captain America, but it gave it that feel to establish a character, right? But you had something more when it came to Wonder Woman versus Captain America. There was a difference, a total difference.
Right.
Going forward after that, what did we get? We got Aquaman, right? Can't even remember the actor's name right now off the top of my head. I'm brain farting like a mug.
It's okay. It's just like all of our reviews. It's late. It's 1:08 in the morning. Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa. Awesome. I watched it in 3D. Awesome. Gave a total different feel. Like it was Aquaman meets Avatar of a sort, right? Showed some awesome graphics here that changed DC, made it freaking a different look, right?
Right.
But when it came to Justice League, the first cut, right? The first one that came out, what was the difference between Zack Snyder, him coming off? Who was the director that took over?
The guy who's on the radar right now, Josh Whedon.
Josh Whedon took that over and made the movie of what Justice League came out to in the theaters, right?
Right.
And Josh Whedon, in all seriousness, I don't know if it was politics, whatever, but the movie itself was total lackluster. I don't know if you agree with me on that, but it was,
no.
like there should have been so much more. Like there was missing holes. You can feel it just in everything, right? So here, just a taste, just a little taste of what Zack Snyder's cut should be, right? We got the Joker showing up. We got Darkseid showing up, right? We got so much freaking, I don't want to say crap, but 4 hours of freaking goodness I'm hoping is giving more character and depth of development in each one. Showed a lot of the Flash in here. right?
we're not getting a taste or a cut of Zack Snyder. Like we're getting the full 100% crap of Zack Snyder.
Dude,
because like this movie was originally supposed to be like, oh wait, 3 hours when he originally was going to do it in a theater, and now to say that he added another hour and a half to this movie, that says something, because originally Jared Leto's Joker was not supposed to be in this movie, so
at all.
He is on here. And going back to what you were saying with the Josh Whedon cut in the theater, like one of the things that frustrated me was with Steppenwolf. They kind of talked about like where he came from, and talked about Dark Side and all that, but they never showed Dark Side. They never showed where Dark Side was from. There was a war way in the past when they show like the original Amazonians. The Green Lanterns were on there too as well in that cut, and also the Atlanteans from Aquaman's family, and then of course the human side of like the Knights and the Kings fighting all together.
Yeah,
and they were fighting Steppenwolf, but as you saw with this preview, they're fighting Darkseid
right
on here. And then the thing that you saw that I got excited, like I think that was something new that Zack Snyder added, was they actually showed Apocalypse.
Right.
And you saw that shot with Darkseid. I think that was either Desaad or maybe Caliban. We don't know. But the other person was definitely Granny Goodness on there.
I was like, who is that? But like, maybe no. Oh.
If you want to show you, it's on chapter 45.
No, but anybody else? Yeah. Any other cameos that like in there, or what do they call that? Easter eggs in that everybody else is talking about. Freaking Superman in the black suit doing heat vision. Oh, that ain't a big thing, right? I mean,
right.
Come on,
well,
it's Superman.
Here's the thing. You were talking about Man of Steel. Even though, like, this is a Justice League movie, this is kind of like the third Superman movie through this whole Zack Snyder cut thing. So you remember in Man of Steel when he was trying to fly, and then he did like the whole Dragon Ball Z where he put his fist on the ice, and then you saw like the rocks like slowly trying to like levitate when he was ready to fly.
Right. They showed that in this.
So the Man of Steel, it showed the rumbling. Superman versus Batman, when Superman died at the end in his coffin, the dirt slowly rose. And then now you see the Justice League one, Superman does that, and it looked like he had control of what he was doing, and the rocks and the dirt were going around a circle. Hence, full circle.
As an Easter egg.
But obviously, we know what the Easter eggs that are going to be for the movie. Obviously, we heard that Martian Manhunter is going to be in this movie. They're keeping. You didn't hear about that?
No, I did not. Spoiler.
Oh, my bad.
Not just me. Who else is a fan of Justice League, or that doesn't know really what's going on?
Right.
Who else? Because I didn't see Martian Manhunter in that.
Well, since I don't like spoiling it for you, I'm not going to say anything. But
no, it doesn't matter. It's more for the fans.
No, I'm going to be a dick and not tell you. So, Martian Manhunter has actually been in the movies. We just didn't notice it.
In the continuation or the Zack Snyder cut, he is revealed on how this happens. So it's not just Aquaman. It's not just Wonder Woman, Batman, The Flash, Cyborg, and Superman. Martian Manhunter is going to be part of the roster.
Martian Manhunter has been in it the whole time.
Green Lantern?
Green Lantern could probably make an appearance. I mean, we saw in the Justice League theater cut with Josh Whedon, like another alien that wasn't Hal Jordan. There was a Green Lantern on Earth. So, no, it might be Hal Jordan. It might be John Stewart. It might be my favorite guy, Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner.
But if you really do want to know who do you really want to know who Martian Manhunter is?
Yes.
So it's Henry Lennox, you know, the general.
He's a general in this, not a freaking PI.
It's Calvin Sandwick, you know, the general that was out to get Superman.
Yes.
And then in the Batman versus Superman, he was also the one that became senator and gave Lois Lane that information on what happened to her in Africa.
Now I have to look at it again. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's Martian Manhunter.
Sweet. I think it was Superman, Batman. At the very end, a satellite fell, and there was a girl inside of a Hummer who would end up to be her name matched that of Star Sapphire. But I can't. Right. So I know that spoiler is what it is, but as far as sexiness goes in characters, Star Sapphire took the cake for a second on some of that stuff. So she is part of the Green Lantern Corps spectrum in the love spectrum, correct? It is
correct.
The pink color spectrum. Oh, wait a second. No, he didn't.
Oh, yes, he did. Oh, you like how I did that?
Yes,
like,
he dropped the mic.
Yes.
He, like,
yeah. And I also dropped my phone. Thank God I have insurance.
Oh, man. So.
That is Martian Manhunter.
You know what? Wait. What is Martian Manhunter's human name?
John Jones.
John Jones. Does his tag say John Jones on that?
No, I already told you what his character's name is. John Jones can be anybody he wants. He's a shapeshifter.
No. The general's name is. I gotta watch it. Gotcha. But John Jones, right? I know that part. It slipped from my memory. But he is in the DC regular universe. He started out as a PI.
Correct. Yeah.
Right. So in Batman versus Superman, he is a general.
Correct. Yes.
With Star Sapphire in the military.
Well,
like they weren't together, but
she's not Star Sapphire yet.
Yeah, but the cameos are the same in the same existence. Right.
Correct.
So, man. With the success of the Zack Snyder cut, which will be 4 hours. 4 hours. Gosh, man. Oh my gosh.
Like this butt.
4 hours of fun goodness with a popcorn break, maybe. A pee-pee break, maybe. If you're gonna go watch it in theaters, it's also
sure there's gonna be a pee-pee break.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it is coming out on HBO Max.
Correct.
For sure.
Yeah.
The date that it's coming out is
March 18th.
March 18th. It's right around almost a month and 3 days away. 4 days away.
Yep.
Can't wait for that to happen. And that comes out before Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah, King Kong versus Godzilla comes out March 31st.
So we have something to look forward to before Kong versus Godzilla. And OMG.
March is going to be a busy, fun month for us.
It's already fun. It's already fun.
But it's going to be pretty interesting how we're going to do a reaction to this movie.
Dude, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it on Twitch. We can do it on here, Zoom. Nah, we can't do it on Zoom. We can do it on Twitch. We can do it on YouTube later. They can see it on YouTube with us. We can be like, popcorn in my mouth.
Right.
The Flash look. The Batman look. Oh, man.
You know which, I knew why you were laughing every time Ben Affleck was talking.
Why?
Because you say I sound like Batman.
Oh, dude. It's too close. It is too close. It is too close. Oh, man. So, we have to show the fans. We have to do a skit where you do Ben Affleck as Batman.
Well, apparently I don't even have to do a stick. All I have to do is just talk, and then you're like, dude, you sound like Batman. And I'm like, no, I don't. And you're like, oh my God, now you do. And I'm like, not by a long shot. You're like, oh my God.
Right? It's going to be so dope. It's going to be so dope. I'm going to be like, Chris, can you say this for me? Can you say, you don't even know me. Can you do that?
You don't even know me.
Why would you say that? You don't even know me.
The sad thing is I'm not even trying.
I know. It's freaking dope, though. That's freaking dope.
I mean, like I said, I'm kind of glad, it's not the Suicide Squad Joker where he has that 1930s gangster talk where he looks like his method style of acting.
Jared Leto.
So yeah, you saw it at the end where he just looked around and he was like, isn't that right, Batman? But if we had the Suicide Squad, he'd be like, isn't that right, Batman?
Right.
So, and then ironically, I don't know if they're going to explain it or not, or they're just going to say, forget about Suicide Squad. This doesn't connect, but what happened to all of his tattoos?
Is that before or after?
Well, apparently it's after, because that's supposed to be the future or his dream sequence when Superman took over and stuff like that. Because remember, Batman versus Superman, during that dream sequence, the Flash came out of the Speed Force. He's like, Bruce, it's Lois, Bruce. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the shattered glass moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this is Zack Snyder saying any of these movies that are now part of it don't even exist. I mean, the new Suicide Squad movie is coming out too as well. And James Gunn even said this movie, my Suicide Squad movie doesn't even connect with the previous Suicide Squad movie. So.
And John Cena's in that one, right?
He is? I didn't know. I couldn't see him. You see what I did there?
Yeah, I saw what you did there. I really didn't see what you did there, but I saw what you did there.
Oh, you couldn't see
No.
me? You can't see me?
No.
You can't see me?
I can hear you.
Yes, John Cena's playing the Peacemaker. And then ironically, too, John Cena is going to have a series on HBO Max as the Peacemaker too.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
So, honestly, this Zack Snyder Justice League that's coming out, like Zack Snyder already said that there's nothing with Warner Brothers saying like they're going to move forward with more Justice League. This is like his retribution of making the movie that he wanted to do. So, and then originally this Justice League was supposed to be a trilogy. So I think that's why it's 4 hours that he just
said cram.
Just crammed it all together.
So besides I feel like there's gonna be a big segment of the Flash. A little segment of interaction between Wonder Woman and Batman. Something they're giving a little bit to Jason Momoa. I think they're gonna do a fuller story of Cyborg in there. At least give him like 45 minutes in there to like say, oh, this is what happened. Give a little bit more definition of the mother box.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like his mom's in this movie this time, not just his dad.
Huh.
So they're pretty much gonna show like what happened to him, why his dad turned him into Cyborg.
Right.
But so like showing him, during his time in college when he was like an all-star football player too as well.
Right.
So yeah, there's definitely going to be some story. Obviously, you saw with the Flash, there's going to be a story about him. Like you saw that scene where he rescued Iris West.
Is that Iris?
Yeah, that's Iris.
Okay.
And then we saw a little bit of Aquaman where he went back to Atlantis and he saw Mera there too as well. So, but one thing that they're adding that was on the original cut that they cut out when Josh Whedon took over, William Dafoe is in this one.
Oh, good stuff to know. Freaking another crossover, Green Goblin to one of Aquaman's acolytes of a sort.
Yeah, I mean, he was in the Aquaman movie.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it just another example of actors crossing over, and it doesn't matter, they portray each character as the best they can, but you know what? It's all good.
Ben Affleck, Daredevil, Batman, why not?
I know, right? I don't even know if it started with that. I mean, there's Marvel characters that go from Marvel characters to Marvel characters. Chris Evans. But yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, like I said, it is what it is. They know where the money's at, but like I said, I'm just excited that with this Snyder Cut Justice League that they're finally like explaining and actually showing visually Apocalypse, Darkseid, Desaad, Granny Goodness, Steppenwolf looks badass.
A little bit more beefier.
Yeah. So, and then explaining a little bit more because, when I watched it with my friend at the theaters, she asked like so many numerous questions. She was like, at the end when Steppenwolf, when the boom tube hit, and brought him back, she was like, where's he? Where did he go? He's like, he's going back to Apocalypse. She was like, what's Apocalypse? I was like, Apocalypse, where he's from, with Darkseid and New Gods. What's the New Gods? I'm like, oh my God! Just watch the movie. Look, I got the very first issue.
Oh, what?
Original. The New Gods. How do you like them apples?
This is dope.
Jack Kirby original.
What year?
Like in 72.
See.
And then here's number 2. Darkseid's right there.
Look how Darkseid looks. Like original look of Darkseid.
And then it rains like, ah. But yeah, I mean, I've always been a huge one. I mean, I remember, the Super Friends cartoon where Darkseid was the villain, and
later on, like when they first came out, it was Super Friends, but then Super Friends versus the Legion of Doom or whatever it was.
Yeah, remember in every episode, Darkseid's mission in the Super Friends episode was to kidnap Wonder Woman and marry her.
Darkseid.
You shall be my wife, and we should rule the galaxy.
Yeah. Dude, I remember wake up.
I'm like very, very cliche Darkseid.
Yeah, right. Did it ever happen in any universe of the 52 universes?
I don't know.
I'm
sure it will.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there.
So,
maybe when we get up to 55.
Wait, it's only 52, right?
I don't know. I can't keep up anymore.
Well, that's it for me.
And that's definitely it for me.
I'm John the Phenomenon.
Why too, Chris?
Thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to Go Freak Media TV. Darkseid is.
Go Freak Media.